2 fishermen,
11 jetties,
hundreds of miles of Texas coastline,
and 1 goal.
Can we conquer them all?
Fish! 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 Big fish! Let's go!
Nice bull red right there.
Guys, look how huge that jack is. It's a giant trout, guys. Oh, dude, fish! Big fish, big fish. Oh my God. Bro, what was that? Guys, look at that, a giant jack. Oh, it's red, it's red, it's red. Right here, right here. There we go. I sidecasted it, bro.
Welcome to the Texas Jetty Tour. What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of the Jetty Tour series.
And in this video, we are here at the Matagorda Jetty.
What's interesting about these jetties is that there is 2 jetties that you can fish. They're very short, but there is a lot of fish that you can catch out here.
On a good day, you can catch everything from pompano, Spanish mackerel, trout, redfish, flounder, and really any species you can think of. They all school up around these jetties.
But before we start fishing, we do want to announce something that we've been working on for the Texas Jetty Tour series.
We recently created some amazing hats right here, and these are the Jetty Rat hats specifically for the Jetty Tour. Now, if you guys don't understand where that comes from, when people fish the jetties all the time and they're always out there on the rocks, a common nickname for those people is Jetty Rats. So since we've been out fishing all the jetties, we decided it was only fitting to go ahead and make a Jetty Rat hat. So if y'all guys love to fish the jetties just as much as we do, we will have these hats on jettytour.com, on our official Jetty Tour website. And if you want to show some support for the series, make sure to head over there and check them out.
With that being said, let's go fishing.
We just hit the beach here in Matagorda and we are heading down towards the jetty. The surf is flat calm and it's starting to clean up. It's currently 10 in the morning, but we checked the Salt Strong Smart Fishing Spots app on the way down here, and it says that there is an incoming tide right now and a major feeding period from about 10:30 to 11:30. We picked up some live shrimp. We also got a whole bunch of lures to throw. So hopefully by the time we get to the jetty and get rigged up, that bite will get going and we'll be able to hook into some fish. Y'all stick with it, stay tuned, and we'll see y'all on the rocks.
Any bites?
Yeah, right here.
This is where I get them.
And then something big with the face of big, like jumbo shrimp. I'm hurting, it came up.
So right here, bro, with the voodoo shrimp, I bounced the bottom. You could get snagged though, but that's where I catch.
Yeah, I got bit right here. Oh, it's shallow, man. I'm on bottom. Bro.
I told you, flounder. I told you. Oh, it's a red.
There's a snook.
Oh, it's a snook. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh my God. No way. Dude.
My first freaking snook ever. Do you lip this thing?
Oh my God. Oh my, lip it, lip it, lip it hard. You gotta lip it hard. Dude, first snook for the Jetty Tour, dude.
That's my first one ever, dude. And I didn't even have the camera on because we just pulled up. We were just seeing if there's anything biting. Dude,
Wow.
That is awesome.
Dude.
How cool is that?
That is amazing.
Let's go ahead and get this guy on hook, get a picture, and get a release on him.
Wow. Wow.
Beautiful release. Hey, let's see if there's any more here. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get a live shrimp here. A lot of the shrimp today are very tiny, but we'll try to find a decent one. And I'm just gonna be freelining this guy. Got a small hook here. And I do have a tiny split shot just to help hold that shrimp down so he's not swimming on the surface. Let's go ahead and send it out. Dude, it's another snook. It's another snook. No, this one's bigger, bro. I don't know, maybe.
snook.
Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh, oh. Let's go. Thank you, dude.
That's a nice snook, bro.
Awesome. Boom, check that out. Second snook ever, and my second fish of the day. That's awesome right there. A little bit bigger than the last one, so caught him on that live free line shrimp. We're gonna pop the hook out and get a release.
We're on. It's a little red. All right, guys, look at that. First fish for me with the free line shrimp. Nice little red. He's about 17 to 18 inches, so we're just gonna let this guy go. But there's a lot of fish out here. Cameron already got two nice little snook. So I think we're gonna be able to catch some good fish today. Hopefully we see some trout, some flounder, and some mangrove snapper. It might be. It's a red. I feel seasick on this rock, but it feels good at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, another little redfish. They're all right under that keeper mark, that 20-inch mark. Nah, I think it's a shark. Like a bonnethead or something. Nah, bro. Guys, I just hooked into something pretty good. This thing is peeling a lot of line. I'm thinking it's either a little shark. It's a bonnethead. Pretty cool little shark. We'll show you right now. A lot of people confuse these. All right, guys, check this out. This right here is a bonnethead shark. A lot of people confuse these to the hammerhead because of the similar head shape. But these, when you see one like this, that kind of looks like a shovel, that's gonna be a bonnethead. There is a size limit for these, but we're just gonna let this guy go. He's a little small. Ooh, pretty cool though. I think it might be the first shark of the whole series. Boom, he's gone.
Oh, there we go. Bro, what is that? Maybe, right? Yeah, redfish. He might be. He's gonna be right under, I think. It was frayed, bro.
Alright guys, before we start fishing, we're gonna check out the Sawstrong app to see which jetty we're gonna fish. The reason we chose to fish this day is because we saw that the wind started getting very low. The Sawstrong app was saying that we were gonna get some low 5 to 7 mile an hour winds from the southeast, which is really good. Those are the type of winds that are gonna clean up that water, especially around the jetties, and bring in those cool fish that we like to catch. Today we showed up early morning because we saw that there was a small feeding period from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. That gives us a good window with a higher chance of catching any fish that's out here. Using the Smart Spot key, it's showing that it has been fair here at the left jetty, better in an incoming tide. We have had strong winds, so the water hasn't been great, so the fishing still hasn't gotten great or hot, but I think we can still catch some fish early on as the conditions are changing for the better. Today the tide starts coming in around 2:30 a.m. and high tide's gonna be around 3:30, which means that the left jetty is gonna clean up first before the one on the right because of that current coming in with the southeast winds as well. And using the 1 foot contour layer on the app, we saw that it is pretty deep all around the jetty, going from 8 feet to 10 feet, which is really good. That current is always digging up a gut around the jetties, making it a highway for fish like trout, reds, or any other species to ambush bait. Now that we have our game plan, we're gonna go ahead and grab the rods and start fishing.
We're just now hopping on the jetty, making our way down. And the cool thing about Matagorda is that there's actually 2 different jetties here. There's the main channel jetty over there, which is where the channel runs out into the Gulf. And then the one we were on, starting on this morning, is just a little side jetty right here off the beach. And they both can be super productive. So we're gonna start at this one, and if we can't get them here, then we'll head to the other one. And I'm gonna start out with a Saltwater Samurai popping cork right here. I'm gonna grab a live shrimp and we're gonna cast it right off the edge of these rocks. And hopefully there's some fish waiting to eat. Pick out this medium-sized guy and hook him up. There's a fish. Feels like it's a trout. Lost the first fish of the day. All right, at least we know something's out here. Let's grab another shrimp and put it back in that same spot.
Can I take it back to the fire?
Yeah, they're in there. There we go, nice one. Oh, that's something good, man. That fish is, what is going on? That fish is so fast. That might be a big trout. That might be a really nice trout, actually. What is that? Is that a shark? Oh, it's a shark. Oh, man. I knew if that was a trout, it was gonna be a huge one. Unfortunately, it was a shark and he cut me off. Darn. Golly. That had to have been another shark. Cast it back in that same spot where I got those first 2 bites. There's one. Oh. If it's cut, that was a shark. If not, it might have been something else. It's cut. Man. There's so many sharks out here that they're hitting the cork and they're eating the shrimp, and it's just cut-offs every single time. So I think I'm gonna stop casting way out there and I'm just gonna keep the cork close to the rocks, see if we can pick up a redfish.
All right guys, while Cameron is throwing live shrimp, I'm gonna be throwing this paddle tail. I have been catching a good amount of fish on these lures. So we're gonna see what happens. There's a good color change right here. It goes from sandy green to brown, so I feel like fish could stack up on the edge of those, on the edge of that water. I got something. Bump in the bottom. Hopefully a red. It might be a shark, dude, but it's a gaff top. It's a freaking gaff top. No way, dude. First fish of the day is a gaff sob. We haven't seen any catfish this jetty tour. This is the first one, so I guess we'll take it. One more species to add to the list.
All right, even though I love the popping cork, we're gonna go ahead and switch up to a bottom rig because I'm not getting anything but sharks and nothing else. So let's switch up to a Carolina rig, throw a shrimp on the bottom, and see what we can pick up right out here in this little deeper area around the tip of this jetty. Got him. Oh, it's a mangrove. Boom. Y'all check that out. That is a nice surprise catch right here. All right. And there we have, once again, another species added to the tour. This is a mangrove snapper. These things are pretty rare on the upper coast, but the farther south you go, the more common they are. And they have no size limit in the state of Texas, and these things are absolutely delicious. But this guy is just a tad bit smaller than I would like to keep, so we're gonna get a release on him.
That is crazy. Cameron just got a nice bite. I personally think it was a snook. He did catch 2 snook on the first day, but he's also catching some mangrove snapper, so who knows. But we're gonna be tying on some big fish leader. I think it's time to go for those big fish. As you guys can see, this right here is a big fish leader from Saltwater Samurai, and we did collaborate with them to release some Texas themed big fish leaders for the Jetty Tour series. Cameron caught a nice croaker earlier on the live shrimps, so we're gonna be putting it on this giant hook and hopefully catch a big red or a shark. Guys, look at that. That is a great bait right there. Perfect. That is the best size that you want to use if you're trying to go after some bull reds or some, you know, smaller little sharks. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it by the head. That's pretty much the toughest spot that you can hook any bait fish, and it'll stay on the hook pretty good. Now we cast it out and wait for a bite. Oh, I'm already getting hit, dude, by sharks. That was crazy. As soon as that bait was going down, I was already getting some bites. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of sharks out here, so it'd be pretty cool if we catch a decent one. Anything between 3 and 5 foot would be perfect for me. I really want a big fish today. Let's put this rod down. And if you guys are interested in any Saltwater Samurai leaders, especially the Texas Jetty Tour collab, we have a link down in the description below that you can use to purchase them.
Let's get another shrimp here, cast back in that same spot. Something's biting it, but it feels like a little fish. There we go, got one. Could be another mangrove, we'll see. It is. Boom, better than the first one. That one is going home. Check that out. Another good mangrove right there. This guy is a little bit bigger than the first one. Looks like he got bit by a shark or something. He's actively bleeding. Man, this guy is going home for dinner. That is a good keeper right there. Woo!
Guys, I was checking my bait for the big rod, and it looks like we are on a fish. It might be the first shark of the day. Oh, it's a pretty decent shark. Oh, that's a good shark, dude. Oh, that's a good shark. That is the first shark of the day. This was about a 2.5 footer. Pretty good actually, because most of the sharks that we catch out here on small cut bait are smaller sharks. So that's a good one to start. We're gonna take that hook out. And as you can see, even though we're using mono, that is why we like using the heavy leader, because you can even catch sharks and not get cut off. So we're gonna take this guy off the hook, send him out, and cast out another bait. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw this guy back. And he's gone. First shark of the day. Let's see how many we catch.
There we go. Another whiting, man. No, it's a baby red. Man, we're just knocking off the species today. Baby redfish right there. Beautiful one. Look at the blue tail and the signature dot. Let's get a release. There's a bite. There's something good. No, he got me in a rock. Got him out. Oh, it's a mangrove again. Boom. That's another good mangrove snapper right there. We're gonna go ahead and put this guy on the stringer and he's going home as well. Now we got two. Once again, grab another bait, cast it back out. And we are currently in the middle of a minor feeding period. From 8:15 to 9:15 is the minor today. And when we showed up, the first 30 minutes or so, it was kind of dead. All it was those sharks. And then all of a sudden it just picked up. Just like that. This feels little, tiny guy. Croaker. Little mangrove. Another mangrove right here. This one way smaller than the first couple. Quick release, try again. Well, I think I just pulled out the biggest shrimp in the bucket. Most of them are real tiny today. So we're gonna hook this guy up and see if we can get something bigger. Maybe a slot red or maybe even a snook like the other day. It's gonna have to be a pretty decent fish to eat this shrimp. Bro, is that a big snapper or is that a triple tail? It's a black drum. The darkest black drum I've ever caught. Oh my gosh. I'll take a look at this drum right here. This guy is so dark that whenever I hooked him, I actually thought it was like a surprise triple tail, which would have been crazy, but that's a good keeper right there. We're gonna throw him on the stringer and this guy's going home as well. But once again, another species. Well, unfortunately, we moved to the other jetty, but we did not get any more bites. And there's this big old storm moving in off the Gulf right now, so I think it is time to call it a day.
But we still had a great day. I caught a pretty good sized shark, and Cameron caught some nice keepers. He caught snook on the first day, snapper today, redfish, black drum, literally everything you could think of, everything you could catch at the jetties. He caught it today.
And part of the reason we were able to come out here and get on these fish was because we have been using the Saltstrong Smart Fishing Spots app, which is a sponsor of the Texas Jetty Tour series. If you guys are interested in checking that out, we will have a link in the description down below, as well for all the leaders and all the rods and reels that we're using. And the last thing we wanted to remind you guys about is these awesome Texas Jetty Tour Jetty Rat hats. We've got 3 different colors and these things are gonna sell out quick. And as this video is going live, they will be on the website. So make sure to head to jettytour.com to check them out.
Thank you all for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode.